we're live. So, Sergey, if you see us, you can. Hello, guys. I just opened the link. Yeah, I see. So, hello, everyone. Hello, and today exciting day. So, a lot of news and a lot of technical updates happened today. So it's quite cool. And main feature, it's we released the slots mechanics for the mining tokens. We will talk about this a little bit later. So hello everyone. Konstantin, hello. Okay, so as you can see, the we are last couple of weeks we are hard work to bring new stuff to our network, and we was have the first token Nayuta coin, which was listed on Probit, and it's you also can see the price is very volatile, so it's jump until the $10 and now around 8 cents, 80 cents or something like that, or 40 cents. So, and today we release the functionality for update functionality for our mobile APK, so you can choose the miner, the token which you want to mine, and quite cool feature. So I think in the near future will be more and more mining
Я без
tokens.
звука, да?
Ну, ты пока не удалось включить?
Я говорил.
Это без звука, да.
So
Видео как что?
Я настраиваю сейчас OBS.
Ладно. Ну, в смысле, тебе можешь помочь что-то пока не
Константин.
У меня проблема со звуком. Сейчас настрою в OBS.
Okay, so Konstantin have third time technical issues with sound, so I hope he will manage it very soon. So guys, today also it's my birthday, so actually I'm at the airport, so I hope the connection will be quite cool, and it will be no problem to make an AMA today and answer for all questions. Thanks you for all congratulations that you send to me and Telegram channels. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. We are hard work to deliver the more and more new technical features. I see the someone from Russian community ask that today will be AMA on English. So, but anyway, we will answer for all questions, which we get from all over the world community. So English, Russian, and other language.
1, 2, 3.
Konstantin, did you fix your sound problems?
I didn't. Just a second. This shit.
Konstantin? Konstantin?
Just a second.
Yeah, Konstantin
Okay.
told me that.
1, 2, 1. Can you hear me, guys, at the moment? Okay, okay.
So fixed, yeah?
Yes, at last. It's new
Okay.
new headphones. Okay.
So cool. Konstantin, what the update for slots and mineable tokens? We already released the slots mechanics. Did we release the explanation to the medium?
As long as I know, yes, we released the slot mechanics, and I didn't see the explanation. Just a second.
Yeah. So let's go.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we released. So we will. I think we will post it in the comments on the YouTube so people can see. Anyway, people can see the pawn mechanics. Yeah. Yeah. We release it. Yeah, cool. And so the general idea, it's Konstantin, I think it's better if you will explain how it will work, the slot mechanics.
Yes, general idea is that when you create mineable token, your users, your miners will publish microblocks, which will be added to main chain. But the number of microblocks is limited due to some technical limitations. You can see actual number of microblocks in Blockchain Explorer at the moment, and we estimated like some number between 10 and 100 per one macro block. So it's so the main idea that the number of microblocks is limited due to system technical limitations. So if you want to have a predictable emission curve, you have to be sure that microblocks are mined constantly, so there are no interruptions. So that's for, and if you want to have predictable emission, you can reserve a place in blockchain and main chain where you can put your microblocks. So that's the point. And at the moment to reserve the place for your microblocks, you can you have to stake
500K.
500K ENQs, yes. At the moment. In the future, we will make an auction and where you can compete other people to buy slots for some limited time. But at the moment, you can you can reserve a slot just by staking, just by holding some amount of ENQ on your active account. It's just like POA stake. So you don't need to hold it, you don't need to lock it, or you just need to have it on your active account. And when you have 500K ENQs on your active account, your microblocks will be published like a charm. So that's
Like
all.
a charm. Like a charm. Yeah.
Yes.
I love it. So okay, thanks for explanation. So as you can see, we have some community members which are quite active and run the different applications and different services, and the tokens which created on top of ENQ will be the ability to scale our network through the customizing mineable tokens, and from economical reason it's quite cheap, so you don't need to fork or make a fork of our system, so you just can hold 500k on the available balance account, and you will be automatically added to the slots for make very predictable emission curve. So it's quite cool feature, and we believe that the lot of project will join this slot system and mineable tokens soon. So we decide to make some reward for the projects who will be most active. When we can release the algorithm, Konstantin, you already make it?
What
For winners,
you mean
how we can
yes,
calculate the winners? I think after our AMA we can
yes, because
publish it.
so main idea is that the winner is the one who has the more miners, more holders, and more transactions. So there are three criteria. There are three criteria which will be estimated. Number of miners, number of holders, and number of transactions by this token. So all these criteria will be calculated.
Okay, so let's go through the questions which we receive. Wait a second, guys. Martin Silva, I would like to send my question to the next AMA. AMA DEX is one of the most awaited items on the roadmap. In this first version, will we have synthetic tokens, for example, Rapid BTC, or will only tokens created by community or partners like Nayuta Coin be available? It's a good question, Konstantin. I think it's better.
Actually, all tokens issued in our network will be available on DEX. You just can pick any token, create a liquidity pool, and then anyone can put liquidity in the pool and make swaps between tokens in the pool. So any tokens can be used.
So yes, it's a quite cool question. So right now we are working on DEX, which give possibility to create the liquidity pools for tokens which issued on top of our protocol. And at the same time, we start work to the cross-chain solution, which help us bring the lot of liquidity from other blockchains. And the question is, we believe that these cross-chain solutions have to be decentralized, because already a lot of different cross-chain solutions you can find on the market, and some of them are completely centralized, and it's a really huge technological stakes which can provide different technology to cross-chain, like atomic swaps, like HTLC swaps, and some other swaps, and it's a really different system. So we are looking to find better solution for us. So we will announce it later, but in general, we have to bring the lot of liquidity to our DEX to make it more more functions and more be useful for traders. So we are working on that. So it's a thank you for this question. So let's go next. Giovanni Andri, what is the importance of ENQ regulation in your system? What does mean ENQ regulation?
Maybe it's related to governance, or
yeah, maybe I don't understand. So regarding the governance, we are make voting, I think last month. So the most of the people would like to have different token to governance system, but we will come back after, I think after DEX will be running, so we will come back to this question. So how important is to the INCU team that the number of users increases? So it's very important for us, as many users will join the network, as more successful will be the network, and more use cases, more dApps, more people, more users, more transactions, more utility function for the token. So for us, it's very important. Sirkana, why is the activity on social media and Telegram support so low? Actually, it's not our community. We don't have so much active community member in our Telegram community, and we have a few our ambassadors who help us to answer the questions, and so as a community managers, they're working on Telegram at first. So, and the last few months, the most of the question, it's some technical questions, and actually it's really hard to answer to the technical team for all questions, and because our community manager and the development team are quite far from each other, so we have no time to update our community managers of all technical features. So this is maybe the support is looking like low. The next question is, how do you plan to increase daily volume on exchange? So we are working on that already. And will INQ get listed on more exchange? Binance, yeah, I think we have a chance to be get to the innovative zone of Binance. So of course, for doing that, we will needed the huge support from the community side. So we will announce when we will add some all applications to Binance. So we will announce it and help you guys ask you guys to help us. Do you want to get INQ value higher? If yes, high. So yes, we're the value will be more higher than more utility functionality will be for the INQ token. No detailed information for the public is released. For instance, no detailed information about the roadmap will change in the future. So our roadmap, it's open. You can always see it on this website. Why is ROI reduced to roughly 7% while 218 starters got 100,000 of INQ for free? Most proven coins give same or higher ROI on staking. So yes, I remember 2019 when we start. It was time when we just start the mining of INQ. We was have no exchange for that time, and ROI was like 750 or 800 annual ROI. So it was, yeah, I remember that time. It was quite cool. But now the lot of people was joined the network and a lot of stakes. So ROI, it's right now it's of course much lower than it was 2 years ago. It's nothing strange. So it's more staking and more POA miners, so less ROI. What are you doing to get trust from the big public? If I look at the team formation, Russians, Nigerians located at Hong Kong and moving to Seychelles, very shady if you ask me. So you have to understand that we international project from people all over the world, from supporters and from users, from team perspective, from all perspective. We was decide to open the entity in Hong Kong because it was for that time, it was for us, it was more clear to open company in Hong Kong. So we was rent the office there at least for 1.5 years before crypto winter was come. So, and we still have the people which work in Hong Kong. And right now we don't move the team from Russia or Nigeria or Hong Kong to Seychelles. We opened the Seychelles company because in Hong Kong right now it's the more regulate crypto regulations was come. So Seychelles it more friendly jurisdiction for crypto projects. So this is it nothing shady. So it's just from legal perspective, it's better place for us. So Pericles asked, currently the API developed by the Anycom team has many limitations in functions as basic as consulting and transaction history or issuing a transaction form or wallet. This very basic limitation prevents developers from creating something interesting about the Anycom blockchain. The question is if there is intention to extend the functionalities of the API. And if so, when? Konstantin, it's a question for you.
Yes, and Pericles is cool nickname, by the way. So first of all, API, yes, it's at the moment our full node has basic API just to fulfill the requirements of Blockchain Explorer and Web Wallet. So you have an API to this this application can work. So you can use Blockchain Explorer to explore blocks, and you can use Web Wallet to send transaction and see history. Of course, you need more sophisticated API to make more interesting functions, more interesting applications. We will soon publish the code of full node. So I hope that each developer can contribute to our node to extend the API. And we are thinking about how to make a process or a flow, how users can not just users can make proposals and write code and contribute to our code base. So that's the answer. Yes, we will work on API with your help, of course.
Okay, so let's go next. Sharan, why NQ is separated from Ethereum blockchain? All know it was ERC20 before, now has separate chain. Why there is any specific reason to change? So I think it's no reason to answer for this question. So it's quite strange. So we are building our own blockchain. This is the reason why we don't use ERC20 anymore. Yanku price is fully on dump from almost of 2 years. Any reason about this? We might expect a new all-time high soon because from 2020 starting is on dump as I see in CoinGecko. So we will believe that price will increase after the more developers and more dApps will come because of the utility function of the ENQ token. So this is our main goal, to make more utility function for near future. Master Chen, tell us more about the Planet DEX currently functionality features. Do you plan to integrate with Ledger cold wallets? When will the application have a function or other protection? Is there a plan to add tokens of large companies to the blockchain in 2021? Konstantin, can you tell to Mr. Chen, Master Chen, more about DEX and functionality?
I think that this first release of DEX will be very similar to Uniswap. So you can create pool, add liquidity, remove liquidity, and perform swap. So nothing special. I don't think then that there are any. I don't have any comments on this. So about integration of cold wallets, yes, we have a plan to integrate cold wallets. Of course, it's really we need this functionality. Is there a plan to attract add tokens to the blockchain? I think that Michael can say about plan to attract of and add tokens of large companies. It's not a technical questions, you know. I don't know how to attract.
I don't have a so actually we don't looking for integrate to the huge company right now, because right now we are focused more for the technical perspective and make some decentralized stuff like DEX, like cross-chain solution to bring more liquidity. So we have no plan right now to bring token to the large companies in 2021. But at the same time, our one of the early founder, Ivan Ivanov, which located in Hong Kong, will help us from the business development perspective in South Asia and Pacific region. So let's see, maybe we will have some good partnership in 2021. So let's go to the next question. Badyaka 1898. Hey, question I made. Do you plan to issue a license and implement a gateway for purchasing an INQ card directly from the application? I think it will be very convenient, especially for novice investors. What is the reason for the fact that mining is worse from stable Wi-Fi than from the mobile internet? So regarding the paying card directly from the application, we have some partners which will integrate us, and I think it will be done Q1, Q2 this year. So people will have possibility to buy in Q, buy the card after the KYC procedure. And reason, and I think second question, it's better to answer to you, Konstantin.
I think it depends on quality of your internet service provider. Maybe you have good cellular network and bad Wi-Fi provider. It's like you can have ADSL line, and ADSL is made for obtaining data, not for sending it. So maybe that's the reason. Check your you can run a speed test by two channels and compare the characteristics.
Okay, so the bit hater send us
Yes,
nine questions, and all of them it's I think it's to you, Konstantin. So
not all, but I will try. So first, from BitHater, first question: will there be an adequate binary client for Windows, so that without dancing with a tambourine and Docker? Actually, Docker is the tool to run your application on any machine. Any machine. Yes, but we know that Docker on running Docker on Windows is really hard. But no, at the moment where it's not our focus. So if you want to run a node, you should install Ubuntu or something. So second, when will the poll customer be ideally without Docker and dancing with a tambourine? we are working on POW nodes at the moment. Can say you nothing about time. So when will the roadmap be adapted to real terms and updated? I think this is question to Mike. What about roadmap? I think.
Yeah, we're actually working on roadmap to deliver all features from beginning of this year, because last year we are moved some features from last year to this year, and some features was done before of the roadmap. So we are looking to be deliver all things in the time of the roadmap. So
Okay, so
next question.
will there be adaptation and expansion of the functionality of the bot notifier so that there is a normal calculation of the post deposit and post reward? Actually, it's not our priority. You should understand that there is a protocol, then there's application core, then there's the application services like Blockchain Explorer, and somewhere here there is a utilities like notification bot. I hope that some guys in community can join us and can publish their own bots or tools or utilities to make ENQ users happy, because actually our core team is working on core features, and notifier bot is not core feature, it's quality of life. But we have thoughts on how to motivate community to participate in development, on participate in ENQ development, and we will discuss it later. So will be an integration of what integration cooperation it's number 5 is for Mike.
Yeah, what integration and cooperation are planned in the near future? So we will announce it, and we have few partners which will start work on integration and cooperation, and we will announce it quite soon. Next, do you plan to list on exchanges in the near future? The main priority for us right now is around our own DEX. But anyway, we understand that for us it will be better be listed on some other top exchanges. So we will move to this from the next month. If Yanku is afraid of this is for you, yeah.
Yes, if Yanku is afraid of further 51 attacks, it may be worth discussing options for protection at the level of trusted POS nodes for development of POW. I don't know of further 51 attacks because we weren't suffer from 51 attacks. Never. And actually, it's Trinity algorithm and Trinity consensus is specially designed to avoid this 51 attack, because 51 attack is can be produced only in POW blockchains, and we have hybrid consensus. We have both POW and POS node, and to forge network they should cooperate. So culprit has to have culprit should have both computation power to own most POW nodes, and he should have a huge stake to have POS nodes, but not only POW. So it's not about 51%. So next question. Maybe you should create a private chat for owners of POS nodes. Will regulate such issues and tasks. General concepts and consensus of this network. Actually, it's about governance, and in our roadmap for this year, we have this at this point. So we have to develop governance rules and regulations, and of course, POS owners will be the one who will rule the network. Uh, where, but it will be not private chat. It's not like EOS or EOS where some guys just decide what network will, how network will live. It will be a governance based on smart contracts. So when will an active marketing, that's the question for Mike.
Yeah, so when will active marketing campaign start? Not the kind of marketing that took place in 2090 that did more damage to the network reputation. Okay, thank you very much for your for your work about our marketing campaign in 2090. So we will push marketing after. Right now, we release the slots mechanics. So we believe that it can open the door for the social media, for the gaming industry. So we will start make the business development to invite the projects to build and use our system for create the token and tokenomics. So from next month, we will start make more noise around these slots and mineable tokens mechanics. And more and more marketing and partnership will come this year, I'm sure. So next questions from Ilya. Which exchange is planning to list? It will be Anycom AMM DEX first. Question, willing to have a Visa card for payment system? We have no plan to open our own bank and payment system, but we have a plan to integrate the payment provider to our application to help people buy INQ by the fiat. What approximate date will optimization of the complete and TPSs announce? Konstantin, I think it's for you.
Actually, at the moment, it's not our priority because we have enough TPS for current needs. As soon as we'll get more customers and more users, we will work on TPS, and we have a really huge potential for growth because code is not optimized.
Mm-hmm. So it's from Grossrand. Are there any regulations dealing with DEX now? No regulation for DEX. So is any of your program code patent? We have no patent on code.
No,
All code it's open source. Are you planning to begin marketing after DEX? Yes, we will look to onboard the DeFi projects. Yes, we are thinking about to bring more DeFi projects to our network this year. Are we looking into IoT? No, we don't look in IoT. No, we don't look in this side.
Actually, we don't. It's not about we don't look. We consider this option like IoT, but we decided that it's not worth it. It's we don't have a. If we are talking about Internet of Things, of course. But
Yeah, of
at the
course,
moment,
IoT.
so we considered this option, but decided that it's not our application.
Okay, next question. When can we start to mine mineable tokens on Masternode? As far as I know, you already can start mine mineable tokens in Masternode application. So, okay, guys, have a look to the YouTube questions. Boston, thank you for happy birthday to me. Boston, my question, custom mineable tokens are now available? Yes, custom mineable tokens was available already a few months. So right now we integrate the slot system, and please have a look to our documentation to understand more how it works. if we speak about Wi-Fi, the speed, I think, Konstantin, so next questions, it's for you from Bogdana Sipenko.
And what question? I don't have YouTube translation on screen.
Okay, if we speak about Wi-Fi, the speed of Wi-Fi is better than the speed of mobile internet, but it's more better to mine Yinku with Wi-Fi. A lot of people from Russian community told about it. I have changed a lot of Wi-Fi operators, but it is better to mine without mobile internet, even if it is not stable. So what is the better?
I don't know what is better in your case because I told you you should run speed test, check not only broadband.
Sorry guys, as I told you, I'm in the airport.
Yes, so you should check both bandwidth and ping. Maybe you have better ping on cellular network. I really don't know how to explain you this issue because we didn't notice it in our test cases. Nothing to say. So there is no code in application which checks if you are on Wi-Fi and cellular and decide to slow you down when you work on Wi-Fi. There is no such thing, and you can soon see it with your eyes because code is code will be published on GitHub, so you can compile your own application and be sure that it works. It's not about application. Microphone, mic.
So Bossaland ask us in YouTube. So the new DEX will be on ramp from BTC ETH on Yinku or from Fiat. So we work on the DEX right now, which will be able only create the liquidity pool for tokens which issued on our system, our network. And later on, we will bring liquidity from other blockchains. Asvian Adam, I don't understand why you guys are pushing up for a DEX when there are only a countable number of projects that actually built on Yinku blockchain. So we believe that we have to bring possibility and give possibility to the people who will join our network and start building something to make easy a very transparent and easy adding to the exchange and create the market, creating liquidity pools for those projects and those tokens. So for us, it's very important to bring this possibility as show how can be grow our community and functionality and for all ecosystem of the Yinku. This is why it's very important for us because I heard many times from different projects, so they can join us and join to our network when we will release the DEX for them. So you don't need to pay for listing, and as you know, the listing from some of exchange cost a lot. So I think that's all question. If yes, so congratulations to all of us that we are releasing the slot mechanics for the Mineable tokens. Thank you guys for your work. Thank you guys for all of your questions. Good luck to all of us. And I think that's all. Konstantin, do you have
Yes,
some?
yes, I'm really glad to see such. It's really interesting questions for this MA. It's what was really interesting. So thank you for your participation in our project. It's our common business, you know. So
Okay, so guys, and I think when Konstantin, when we will release the rewards algorithm for Mineable slots project?
next week, I
Monday.
suppose. Monday,
So on Monday, yeah, on
yes.
Monday we will announce the
So
rewards.
just remember three criteria. So how many miners do you have? How many holders do you have? And how many transactions do you have? So make, I don't know, airdrops, um, convince your friends to mine your token and make transactions. So
Okay, guys, thank you very much, and have a good day for all of us.
okay.
Yes, bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye guys.